Hey you guys, welcome to my channel. It's Frugalista here, and I'm gonna give you a full face of underrated products that nobody ever talks about, products that I reach for, and they're good enough for me. So, come on, America. The world, whatever. Speaking of dry skin, I've got this Essence Awake Primer. Fresh and Fit, Healthy Glow, Pore Minimizing Effect. Now, I like this. It's affordable. I like this primer, not the foundation though. The Fresh and Fit, what's it called? Yeah, the Fresh and Fit Awake Foundation has alcohol. Does it have denatured alcohol? I believe it does. But the primer is very nice. This Master Blur Stick from Maybelline is highly rated on Beautypedia. I'm gonna just do this, okay? We're getting my pores where they count. I'm gonna try it right here too, where I get texture. But that does, I mean, look at how that worked. That is nice. If I do say so myself. Something we never talk about, CG Smoothers, Covergirl. I think it's because this is the hydrating makeup. This is just not very sexy. Doesn't come in a lot of shades. Nobody talks about it. But you guys, it's okay. It's pretty good. I'm mixing 740 and 720 because one is too light, one is too dark, one is kind of pink. I mean, actually, the 720 may be my shade, but I'm sort of in denial right now. I want to add a little more, what's the word? Color? Yeah. So it's moisturizing. It's kind of like a BB cream. Yeah, it's not a lot of coverage. It's just sort of a natural makeup. I feel like there's a lot of the drugstore kind of CoverGirl, Maybelline, all of that stuff that, you know, just gets kind of lost in the shuffle. But if you're doing a lot of layering of products, this one does well. They also make a matte BB cream and it is also nice. I like it, CoverGirl. So now that CoverGirl is cruelty free, it's fun to share. Drugstore. Now I probably have, oh yeah, here we go. So the Well People BioCorrect is a little pricey. It's a concealer, but it does work very nice. It's, it looks like this, so you can kind of work it with your finger. It does a nice job. If this is important to you in terms of, you know, ingredients and that kind of stuff. I mean, ingredients are important to me too, but for maybe different reasons than a lot of folks with their clean stuff. And I say clean like that because honestly, I feel like more and more folks in, like, well, I'm trying not to offend. I just feel like there's a little bit of hype and misleading and marketing with the words clean. I mean, mineral oil, parabens, some of these ingredients are not bad, you guys, and we're being told they are, and it's bizarre. And yeah, parabens are preservatives. A makeup needs a preservative, or it's going to mold. Wasn't there some Etsy shops and stuff that were selling like pressed glitters and people were freaking out because there was mold in them? You do not want contaminated makeup. So I'm just gonna say that. Just gonna say that. The Jordana Contour Stick, I've talked about this. I like this better than my KKW Beauty Contour Stick. This is shade Light. It's very gray. It's good for pale. Just, you know, don't make it too muddy. All right. If you're looking for one that has a warmer tone, the Palladio. They gave me a pronunciation little guide. No, Palladio. I already did it wrong. They capitalized LAD, right? Palladio. Has more warmer shades, and they're really good. You can get them at Sally's. And then I'm gonna use this Maybelline Dream Lumi Touch Highlighting Concealer. Some may think it's not concentrated enough and it's supposed to be kind of like one of those highlighting pens. And it sort of is, but I have to say, you guys, I think it has a lot of pigment, to be honest. This is shade 20. And now I'm going to do this Almay Smart Shade Loose Powder. I have light. It's just good stuff. I am going to take this is the Real Techniques, this is the powder sponge. And I like to just do this part. I guess it's kind of baking. I feel like because that's where my makeup breaks down when it wants to break down, and I like to have kind of that carved out contour. It's just a good spot. And then the rest I'm gonna just brush gently. Couple eyeshadows that I've pulled to just talk about and use are the Covergirl. These palettes are really great. Sorry, not sponsored by Covergirl. What the heck? Doll 10. These shadows, if you want very nice shadows that are neutral, soft, long wearing, and I mean, great for anybody, but definitely great if you have crepey eyes or anything like that. This is the palette, palette 2, Pro Eyeshadow Palette 2, and I really like it. The first one is more cool tone. Actually, I shouldn't say more cool tone. It's just has more like plums and violets and, you know, kind of more of those mauve tones, whereas this is browns and khakis, and oh my gosh, it's just so perfect for folks like me that have just an absolute obsession with taupe. Yeah. Let's add some of this. Also, what I forgot was the color tattoo from Maybelline. I really enjoy this instead of like the MAC paint pot. You can use it with your fingers. You can put it on with a flat brush. We'll just do it like this. It makes a great base. This is shade. Then I'm gonna just like go a little bit with this center shade. This is the Queenship True Naked shadow. It's just pretty. I like the chocolate one, but I do enjoy these. They're nice. Okay, I'm gonna take just a pencil brush and go in with this far shade of, it's kind of a soft pink. This Senna powder, this is the HD Eye Lift. I want to say you can get it on Derm Store. Golly, I love this stuff. I love this. I forgot. I always forget I have it. It doesn't crease. It doesn't make anything crepey. I think I have the light one. I don't know. It's good stuff. And then, remember when I did this video on Whoosh Beauty? You can get it, maybe I think on HSN, you can get it on their website. They have this little set, this fold out set is so much fun and really good and portable. It's just a great basic. These powders are so pretty, especially for finishing. They're called blenders, and they do kind of a good job of, like, remember how much I love finishing powder? Yeah, that's what these do. Oh, you guys, I'm gonna do Wet n Wild, the Mega Liner from my Wet n Wild video. This stuff is so good. It is Cosmic Black. It's kind of got a sparkle, kind of a carbon, no, more of a charcoal to it. I'm telling you, this really makes liner easy. Terrible liner. I'm not gonna flick it. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna leave it. Here we go. Milani Stay Put Brow Product. Stay Put Brow Sculpting Mechanical Pencil. And this is the shade Taupe. This gives a little more concentration of color than, like, I do love, there's a lot that I love, like Wonder 2, Doll 10, Wet n Wild, Marinesse. Like, I do love all those too, but this one, oh, but everybody talks about Benefit, and I don't know. I feel like, oh, Anastasia, right? And I just like this one. I think we all have a preference of, do we want it a little harder, like waxier, or do we want it a little softer? And the reason I like this one is it's just a little bit softer. So because I'm lazy, I just sort of do a few broad strokes, and then it's like covered my brow hairs. Obviously, a waxier, kind of more firm pencil is great, especially for detail work, just doing a soft, natural. Flower Beauty, this Warrior Princess one, I don't like the Lash Warrior in the black one, but I like this Warrior Princess in the pink one. It has a more feathery formula and brush. Two highlighters I have that nobody talks about. LA Colors strobing powder. I think this stuff is $2. It might be a little more. When I bought it, it was about that. This is the shade Champagne. It is shimmery, right? And, you know, it's got the sheen, but it doesn't have sparkle. I mean, really, if you want something that's got the pop of like a jouet, it's really nice, right? So then another Doll 10 product nobody talks about. This is liquid highlighter. It's H2O Glow. I did this I showed this in a video last year. I was so scared of liquid highlighters and I was like, oh God, can I use this? And then I kind of surprised myself because it's beautiful and it doesn't break down the makeup and it's got such a pretty sheen. So yeah. And use a stipple brush, go very lightly, and that way you can apply it. So we got powder, we got liquid, essence liners, so good. I mean, you guys know I love the Wet n Wild. I like retractable ones versus sharpened ones. I always feel bad though, because I think the environment, I think the ones that we sharpen are better. This is shade Ready for Red. Oh, number 7 lipstick. You guys, this is the shade Pillarbox. I found this, where did I find this? I don't know if they've repackaged. This is Stay Perfect is the formula. It is so good. Well, doesn't that match my top perfectly? Are we done? Have I done everything? I think I could use a tad more blush. This Revlon reformulated their blushes and I think repackaged them. Maybe they just repackaged them and it's the same formula. But this shade is Cute and I broke the lid. But I like it because it's just kind of a good mix between pink and peach. Maybe I'll just stop while I'm not ahead. There you are. I shall list everything. I sure hope as heck that everything's available online that I've mentioned or not discontinued. But I just felt like these guys need some love, right? There's some things, there's so much makeup out there, so much good stuff that if the big channels aren't hyping it up, we forget. And even maybe the channels like me that aren't so big, if we forget about it too. So there we are. Alrighty guys, thank you so much for watching and I hope you have subscribed to my channel. I hope you have clicked the notification bell if you have subscribed. And I hope you have a wonderful day or evening, because I don't know when you're watching this. Alrighty guys, thanks so much and I'll see you next time. Bye.